Hello and welcome to another episode of Connecting Pathways. In the last video, we learned what emotions are and how we can be more aware of our emotions. Today, we will learn more about the emotion anger. Anger is a normal and a natural emotion. When do we feel angry? We feel angry when our needs are not met. Be it a physical need, like you are hungry and you're waiting for your meal, but it's taking a little too long. Or it can be an unmet emotional need, like when someone does not listen to you or does not give attention to you. Sometimes anger can be an expression of sadness, but sadness is more like a weaker emotion and we don't want to show that to people, so we respond in anger. We also get angry when we see injustice or we face a threat to our well-being. Every emotion that we experience has a physical response, and when we experience anger, the energy hormones in our body, that is the adrenaline and noradrenaline, go up. Other noticeable changes in our body can be an increased heart rate, breathing, blood pressure, all of this increases. Our muscles become tense and our face feels hot. Think of anger like a machine or a motor that runs on fuel. When you turn on the switch, the motor starts running. It starts slowly and gradually the speed increases. That is a maximum capacity that the motor reaches. When you turn off the switch, the machine slowly comes to a halt. It does not immediately stop, but it happens gradually, and the machine also gets warm or hot. Anger is similar to that. Something that can trigger our emotion is like a switch. It can be a person or a memory. The hormones in our body are like the fuel. Remember the adrenaline? It gets our body ready for physical activity. Now, after a period of arousal, our body slowly calms down and comes to a place of rest, and this is done with the help of other hormones. And like the heat left behind in the motor, an angry situation can leave us with some positive or a negative result. Like every other emotion, anger is a valid emotion and it needs to be expressed. But how do we express anger and still not hurt others? And how do we do it without suppressing our emotions? How do we do it without suppressing anger? One way of doing that is being assertive and not being aggressive. It works in relationships or in a situation of conflict with another person. It is where you convey your need in a manner that does not hurt the other person or it does not hurt you as well. Let's look at an example. Your neighbor plays loud music in the evenings when you want a quiet and a calm time to yourself. You could sit through it and wait for them to turn off the music, but then that is going to affect you. Or you could go and give them a nice scolding, but that is going to hurt them. The assertive way of doing that can be speaking to them with an I statement. You could say, I find it difficult to relax when you're playing the music so loud. Can you please turn it down? The reaction of the other person is not in your control, but it can help you to deal with your anger effectively. Chronic anger can lead to health issues like high blood pressure and heart disease. It is important to learn how to express and manage emotions in a healthy way and to avoid negative consequences. Stay tuned to learn more practical ways on how you can deal with your anger. Thank you.